Oh my god, they've done it again, and yes, I'm wearing a fluffy hat.
Arise again, people like you just feel my hate. Arise again.
Right, so I was walking around town today, just doing some photography, with my mate, taking some snapshots and such, and I'm thinking about getting a DVD, so I walk into, a few selected high street stores, and I walk around the DVDs, I managed to buy one quite a good, cinema one, and basically I've looked at the game chart and it's the same fucking shit again. It's just the same shit. As soon as a football game comes out, as soon as a racing game comes out, it's straight to number one. Straight to number one in their charts. Even if it's the first day, straight to number one, Not a lot of people bought on the first day, but it's always number one. And this is what fucks me off. This is what really pisses me off, right? Yeah? That other big games companies can make one game that is really shit gameplay, mediocre graphics, and maybe mediocre online play, and it gets to number one. But there's some small company somewhere in a, underneath a city block or some crap like that in a basement, fucking working their asses off, making RPGs and, first-person shooters and shit. And, it takes them twice as long, and it's, a much better game. But they get put to number 10, or they're not even on the list, and no one gets to hear about it. Big companies working for years and years working on all this graphic detail, and it just fucking winds me up. It's like, why the fuck? Or what? It's a football game, so it must become number one. I mean, I guarantee you, if that thing wasn't even on the chart, it wouldn't get any fucking sales. I guarantee you that straight away. I honestly guarantee that. But if all these RPGs that aren't in the charts get sales. So if you think about it, if you don't just run it, the whole chart system on, on how many units are bought, maybe you just run it on actually reviews, surely the whole of the chart will just be full of RPGs because they take much longer to make. They're a better quality game. The programming's pretty damn sound, if not perfect. And it's generally a better built product. And you don't get that from like generic racing games and fucking football games and sports games. It's bollocks. It's like EA is like fucking raking in because it's fucking stupid tools who go out and buy FIFA 2026 with 3 different colours of football, and you can play online to your mates and wank off each other, and you wonder why the whole nation of wannabe footballer kids is growing fat. Well, thank EA, because those cunts can't just sit on their fucking laurels, and they just they can't just sit on the laurels for like a year and go well, okay, we won't make another game. But you have to make another one. You have to. How many FIFAs is there now? There must be loads of them, and they're all fucking shit. And have you ever noticed how good this game is, right? How good this game is. Within like a year's time, it goes down to like £2. It's crap. I mean, an RPG can hold its value for about what, a good 2-3 years. I mean, Demon's Souls is still like 30 quid second hand. Renaissance of Fate is still like 30 quid second hand. Final Fantasy 7. If you want to buy Final Fantasy 7 for the PS1, right? That's still about 25 quid. You look on eBay, 25 quid. You want to buy FIFA 98, right? That's probably about 50p. And it just goes to show. It's just a fucking big fucking fad. It's just like the whole fucking genre of that game is a fad. People pick it up, play it for a year and chuck it, There's no replay value. Obviously there is some replay value in driving the racing games, but it's very, very repetitive. It's like, you're just kicking the same bag of gas over the screen 1,000 times, and you're driving the same 12 circuits a fucking 1,000 times. This RPG, you've got some creative, you've got some kind of artistic license into what your character looks, into all this, and I'm just saying, I'm not saying everyone has to like RPGs, or everyone has to like this, or everyone has to like that, but give them a fucking chance, because I've seen, top title, real good title games. I'm talking about games that not I would just personally like, or my friends. I mean, generally well-built games that kind of like, suck you into the scene sort of thing, and they're like number 8 on the chart, and it's fucking bullshit. It's absolutely bollocks. Honestly, I'm fucking pissed off with this. I seriously am, and they've got to do something about it. They've just got to stop doing these charts by how many sold, and maybe do them on like a review. Maybe have just like a little one-line, quote from the review at the bottom saying, mediocre, good game, and give it a rating. Give it a fucking rating at the bottom. Like, say FIFA was at number 1. FIFA number 1, I don't know, very good football game. Maybe write that at the bottom or something. Yeah? Give them, give the customer some knowledge. Because, they're browsing these games, and half these fucking tools just look at the numbers. Oh, that's number 1. That must be brilliant. Let's spend 40 quid on this shit game. No. It's bollocks. It's just a way of fucking big businesses to get money off you, and people will just feel disappointed all the time. Because I sure have been in the past with their shitty packages, bundle packages to get them. When I first got my PS3, I got Little Big Planet and some fucking. I think I got Fallout 3, and I mean Little Big Planet is good, but it's bollocks in comparison to the games that are out there. They just chuck them away, just throw them away at you. because they know it's shit, and people will buy shit if it's number one. If you feel the same about this as I do, please do some video responses. If you don't, please message me back. But they've got to sort this out. They really have, because movies have been reviewed and they get a rating, and I presume, I'm not an expert on it, but I presume their charts from the fact of what's good and what's bad. So why aren't games? Why aren't games? Why can't anyone have any input? Why does it just have to be sports number one? So yeah. That's the end of this, because if I rant on any more, I'm just going to get you fucking bored. So yeah, just send a message or a video reply onto my site, and I'll see if I can get back to you straight away. Catch you later.